There's nothing like the peace and quiet of the great outdoors. It's only a butterfly, you scaredy cat. Now be a man and go get some more firewood. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid. What a stupid place to put a hole. What did the scaredy cat see? Could it be the creature known as Bigfoot? Today on Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained, we'll find out. Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained. Bigfoot, sometimes called Sasquatch, a.k.a. Gigantopithecus, the Florida skunk ape, and my hairy brother-in-law, Howard. But does it really exist? I really did see a Sasquatch. That's him. This is Sasquatch Sam, Bigfoot expert. We have offered him $10,000 to bring back conclusive evidence of the creature's existence.
You wait here while I go flush him out. All I needs to do is let him take my picture and leave a few footprints. I thought I turned the darn thing off.
That sounded close. There's two of them.
Bigfoot has eaten Sasquatch Sam!
Hold on! Come back!
Faked photographs like these are a dime a dozen. Until someone actually captures one of these elusive creatures, Bigfoot will remain a mysterious phenomena of the unexplained. To think, some people believe this hairy freak actually exists. Welcome to another episode of Mysterious Phenomenon of the Unexplained. Today in our studio, we have a guest. He claims to have been abducted by space aliens. Welcome to the show, Mr. Fudd.
Hey, you said you weren't going to use my real name.
Now tell us the true story of your alien abduction, and if the true story is lame, then make up a good one.
Well, I was out in the forest hunting rabbits.
What do you mean we don't have the budget for an actor? Okay.
Oh.
Greetings, Earthling. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To play Who Wants to Be a Martianeer?
I want to go home.
Is that your final answer?
Yes?
answer. If you answer the next question incorrectly, your entire planet will be vaporized. The category is Martian history. The question is, what ruthless Martian leader has dominated the galaxy for the last decade? A. Varel the Omnipotent, B. Refleb 578, or C. Martha Stewart?
Can I call a friend?
Hello, Earthling. Mr. Fudd has chosen to call you for help because his brain is smaller than a Danubian sand flea.
The question is, what ruthless Martian leader has dominated the galaxy for the last decade? A. Varel the Omnipotent, B. Refleb 578, or C. Martha Stewart? A. Varel the Omnipotent.
You are a pathetic specimen.
I hate reality TV. B. Refleb 578.
Ooh, sorry, inferior life form.
And be sure to join us next time for our special episode on spontaneous poultry combustion. Ooh.
The answer is C. Martha Stewart.
That is correct, lucky Earthling. You win our grand prize, the home version of Who Wants to Be a Martianaire.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Martian. At least it comes with batteries.
Today on Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained. Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained. We have a surprise for you. Live footage of the Loch Ness Monster. Porky?
Thanks, Daffy. Here they are, folks. The noisiest band in the world. The Loch Ness Monster.
Are you in Scotland?
No, I'm in Michigan.
Pesky gnats. Now, where's the local yokel to help me find the monster? Excuse me, miss. I'm looking for the Loch Ness Monster, and money is no object.
Well, you come to the right place, though it will cost you a wee bit of coinage. Oh, Mr. Ducky, I think I see Nessie.
Woohoo! Hey, I don't see anything.
Well, you gots to pay first.
Hey, what gives?
Time's up. You gots to pay again.
I see it! I see it! It's Nessie! We gotta get down to the water. This is fantastic! Hey, wait for me! I'm a paying customer!
If you really want to see Nessie, you gots to get wet.
Hey! Where's the air?
Oh, air is extra. At this rate, I can retire next week.
Fudge!
All set. Now give me your credit card. I got this up at Sean Connery's yard sale.
Hey, what's this? It's Nessie coming my way! What the? Wow! Why'd you pull me up?
Your credit card's maxed out!
Excuse me, ladies. Mind if I play through?
Did you see that?
I know! That's the worst slice I've ever seen! Warning. This is an emergency broadcast of mysterious phenomenon of the unexplained. Crop circles are popping up all over the country. We have absolutely no explanation.
I should have never made that left turn at Area 51. Carrot pie? Don't mind if I do.
Experts hypothesize that crop circles are landing sites for extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials? That's ridiculous. Oh, spacemen.
Pardon me, Mac.
Extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials.
What's up, Doc?
I'm hunting spacemen.
Well, if you're hunting spacemen, you'll need one of these space guns.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Spaceman.
Bang! You got me, Doc. Everything's getting dark.
Oh, what have I done?
So cold. Hiya, Grandma.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Spaceman. Oh, please don't die, Mr. Spaceman. I'll call for help.
Oh,
Where's that screwy spaceman?
it's a nice planet to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
They said this cruise to Bermuda would help me get my groove back.
All eligible singles report to the upper deck for the denture tossing contest.
Oh.
What mysterious phenomena of the unexplained? Mysterious phenomenon of the unexplained is tampering with our cruise ship. They're being sucked into the monster whirlpool known as the Bermuda Triangle.
If this ship got any more deserted, it'd be an island. Admiral Sylvester reporting for duty. I've got you now. Take this.
Resistance is futile. Prepare to be assimilated, putty tat.
You don't scare me, Tweety Boig. Take your best shot. Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present.
But it's only April.
Never argue with a ghost. Come with me. I have something to show you.
God bless us, everyone.
Are you sure he can't see us?
Positive.
Give me a club soda with lots of ice.
Iceberg! Dead ahead!
Look, Tweety! I won! I won! Whoa!
Don't forget to blush, putty tat.
So, you say you don't believe in mysterious phenomena of the unexplained? Mysterious phenomena of the unexplained. Well, neither did I. Until I met a ghost.
I don't get it. We only get rich if the play stinks.
Exactly. If the play closes on opening night, we get to keep all the money that the investors think we spent on the show.
But we need an actor.
We need a disgustingly bad actor.
To be or
Hey, this guy's killing me. Shakespeare must be turning over in his grave. No. Yeah. Who beeth this thespian who fails at his job? This insufferable, baggy-eyed beast. What a slob!
Ew, this guy really stinks.
I know. Isn't it great?
This spinning typhoon is acting like a buffoon. I must cast ye a spelleth to make him speak. Oh, willeth.
What is in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet.
Two can play at that game, Buster. Abracadabra, wallacazaz, give me back Taz and make him a spaz!
Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust and let me die. The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
I tireth of battling this foolish duck. I'll fixeth his wagon, that stupid bird.
Good night, sweet prince. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
That, my dear folks, will be all.
Today on Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained. Mysterious Phenomena of the Unexplained. We're tracking the half-alien, half-dinosaur, half-vampire, El Chupacabra.
In Spanish, El Chupacabra means a goat sucker.
Enough book research, eager young junior paranormal investigator. It's time for action. Wipe already! The lovely island of Puerto de Palacio, where the most recent chupacabra, where the most recent sightings have taken place. I'll be vacationing here for free, courtesy of the show's expense account.
It says here that the goat sucker, unlike most predators, is only interested in blood.
We won't find any mysterious phenomena that way. Now climb up there and scout the area.
But
And don't come back until you find something mysterious, phenomenal, and/or unexplained. Meanwhile, I'll be searching for the perfect 10. Finally, a waiter. I'll have a large iced tea, no lemon. Largo iced tea-o, no lemon-o. Probably expects a gratuity. Back so soon?
I forgot my book.
Now, where'd I put that sunscreen? Oh, there you are. Where's my drink? Look, sport, I'm as fond of exotic tropical drinks as the next duck, but that is not what I ordered. Take it away.
I found something. Hey, look at all these great tchotchkes.
You're never going to get anywhere without my help, are you? Rubber ducky to ham hock. Rubber ducky to ham hock, are you in position?
Hey, Roger.
Now, this is what I call multitasking.
A ham hock to a rubber ducky. A ham hock to a rubber ducky.
Hmm? No!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
You know, it's amazing what you'll do to keep your blood inside your own body.
It's Halloween, and I've got to look my worst.
It's a whipping.
Not quite crinkly enough. I've left something out. I'll be right back, Tweety. I have to go to the store. Really, I do.
Ooh, I thought I tore a putty.
Ow! That was surprisingly easy. Who knew poultry makes you so sleepy? Ugh, I need a snooze. That snack didn't agree with me. I wonder where they keep the antacid in this place.
I want brains. Why am I after the putty tat?
Look into my eyes, Putty Tat. I want to drink your blood.
Why, it's just a little dehydrated Tweety bird. You're going from that sarcophagus into my esophagus.
Taste this. Well, somebody's got to provide me with canary feathers.
Fluffer and fuckatash.
Hi, Porky's Pizza Palace.
I'd like a pizza with everything on it. I'm at the Royal Mallard, penthouse number 5.
Okay, I'll be there in 30 minutes or less, or your pizza's no charge.
I didn't get this rich by paying for stuff.
Porky's Pizza Palace.
Me again. I just ordered the everything pizza. Did the 30-minute countdown start already?
Uh-huh.
Good. I'd like to change my order. Let's hold the anchovies, mushrooms, goat cheese, pine nuts, arugula, Brussels sprouts, lemon essence, and no monosodium glutamate.
So what you really want is a plain cheesy pizza.
That's right. And easy on the cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Afternoon, sir. Allow me. The ballpark, and step on it.
Huh. If you...
Persistent little porker, isn't he? I wonder who that could be.
If pizza delivery.
Oh, no, you don't. All right, bub, your 30 minutes are up. Hand over my free pizza.
Day. Dog, I say dog. Your attention to detail leaves a little to be desired.
What? You missed a spot, you bonehead. Boy's about as sharp as a bowl of mashed potatoes. I don't see anything. No, son, it's over there. You want to play rough, do you? Not much of a bird dog, is he? Hooey. This'll fix that stupid Cluck's wagon. I almost hate doing this to that poor dog. What? Yeah! Yeah! You, sir, are the ugliest chicken I have ever seen.
My gracious.
Who's responsible for this?
Sorry, Doc, but my associate and I got a little carried away.
Associate?
Butt out, Baldy! This is between me and the rabbit.
I'm sorry, fellas, but I got a report to do. So do you think you could keep it down? Pretty please? Hmm?
Sure thing, Doc.
No problem, bucko.
Now then, where was I?
Cannonball! Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Hey, what's the...
Polo!
Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Polo! Oh, hey, Doc. How goes the report?
Marco!
I got work to do, so keep it quiet.
Okay, okay. You don't need to get all huffy about it.
Oh. Oh.
By the way, your computer just crashed.
Go ahead and laugh. At least I don't have to upgrade it every 6 months. All employees. Oh, wait, Webbit. Okay, Duck, that's the last straw.
I was just practicing for the surprise party.
Surprise party? That's right, Doc. A dear friend is leaving us. Oh, goodness. It's 5 o'clock. My report is due. I made it. I made it.
Poor guy. I think he's lost it.
Yeah, must be executive burnout.
Just wait till the chicks take a gander at this physique. Hi, how you doing?
You look like you could use some help. I'm here to help me help you. I'm Stone Cold Duck, your new personal trainer. Remember the 3 I's. Visualize, maximize, and I'll be right back. Good! You're nice and loose! Step number 1 for achieving maximum vivacity. Vivacity. You can do both! You try it! I believe in my belief in you. Remember, buddy, the achievement of your results will result in you resulting in your achievement.
The results of your achievement will visualize you before you.
My Gazebo 3000 is guaranteed to put a six-pack on every part of your body, even your tonsils! Ah! Don't believe me? Try it out on this duck! Come on, buddy! No pain, no gain! I believe in him!
Hi, handsome. Can I buy you a protein smoothie?
If you insist.
I've finally done it. I've created a carrot that rabbits refuse to eat.
Actually, Doc, needs a little salt. But not too shabby. Better luck next time, Edison. Ooh, talk about halitosis. Do us all a favor, Gruesome, and have a breath mint. Huh? Ew.
think I'm gonna like it here.
You idiot! He's destroyed my life's work. I may not be able to stop that rabbit from eating carrots. But that won't stop me from making a carrot that eats rabbits. It's alive. It's alive!
Bah!
Now, go get that rabbit.
Where have you two been? Didn't anyone ever tell you it's bad luck to see the bride before the ceremony? Hold still. There, perfect. If anyone has any reason why these two monsters should not be joined,
I
now pronounce you monster and beast. You may kiss the, thing. Ain't love grand?
Oh, Monsieur Pig, I provide you with several lovely ladies, no?
Ladies, yes. Lovely.
Not to worry, my poor perplexed piglet. Pepe knows just the right, mademoiselle, for you.
Sorry, you're not my type. No, I don't think so. Gross. No. Big time no. Woof. No. She's the most beautiful, gorgeous lady I've ever seen.
You will accompany this intoxicating creature to Le Bocuse Note.
But there's a 3-month waiting list just to get on there. Waiting list.
Just leave everything to Pepe. Table for two? Monsieur Pig has ordered our most exceptional hors-d'oeuvres for you, mademoiselle.
Gee, Petunia, I never thought I could get a date with a girl like you.
A girl like me?
I mean, most of the pigs who need a computer dating service.
I don't need a computer dating service. And what about you?
Hello?
I'd like to order an anchovy pizza, a loaf of garlic bread, and a large sarsaparilla.
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
And you'd better step on it if you expect a tip.
Are you finished?
The gentleman has requested the beautiful musics for the beautiful woman.
His playing is not bad, but ugh, that smell!
You have the prettiest blue elbows.
You're the worst date I've ever had!
Mademoiselle, did I mention the all-you-can-eat buffet? Like Pepe always says, all is well that eats well.
today's caffeine-driven society, everyone is on the go. With our technological wonders, instantaneous communication is available to all.
Sorry.
Drat. Just when I thought I had it working. I guess I better call tech support.
You've reached the support center. Your call will be answered in the order in which we feel like it. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now. If you'd like to upgrade your system, press 1. If you want to receive a catalog of software, press 2. For a really good egg salad recipe, press 99. If you haven't figured it out by now, you never will. For technical support, please hang up and dial 555-0111. Thank you.
Hello.
Tech support.
What you do?
I don't know. I think I put my hard drive in the trash.
Uh-huh.
And it deleted my extensions.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get the software disk to come out.
Turn off, turn back on. Push escape.
Thank you, but it's still not working.
Okay, we rebuild system. Take many steps. First, click on system icon.
Right. Got it.
Drag to startup folder. Now, very important. But first, press Command F5.
But I... Uh-oh. I wonder if this is covered by the warranty.
And today, we're preparing Cajun carrot souffle.
Ooh, I've been waiting for weeks to cook this.
Okay, we're gonna crank it up a notch. Bam!
Hey, what's the big idea? Yike! I need to get to the bottom of this.
What are you doing, you idiot galoot? Get a move on! Put that darn table over there like I told you. I gotta get this dish up in 24 hours or my name's not Satellite Sam.
Well, I hate to rain on your little science project, Einstein, but you're gonna have to build it somewhere else. This is my home.
Oh, sure, Rabbit.
Of course you realize this means war.
Pretty soon I'll be the king of the information superhighway.
Superhighway? Hey, Doc! If you want to get onto Superhighway, you gotta pay the toll.
You got change for $1 million bill?
Sorry, Doc. Exact change only. What a maroon.
Yeah.
Pull over, sir.
Is there a problem, officer?
Aha! Radar detectors are illegal in this state.
But that's not a...
What does this button do?
No!
Because I'm in a good mood, I'll let you off with a warning. Drive safely.
Ooh!
You know, this ain't so bad after all.
You're gonna get it now, Rabbit.
Now we're gonna crank it up another notch. Bam.
So that's why they call him Satellite Sam.
Get back! I'm driving!
Let go of the wheel.
Maybe I should push this button. I feel the urge to upchuck.
If you're letting me drive, we'd be back on Earth by now.
Cheer up, eager young space cadet. We'll find a phone, call NASA, and tell them we need a tow. Hey, what gives?
Aren't these amazing specimens, Dr. Zarius? Didn't it sound like they could talk?
Impossible, Weema. Disgusting beasts.
They're trying to communicate.
They are trying to bite us.
The little pink one looks very clever. I'll call him Bright One. But the feathery creature has a low, stupid look. I will call him Idiot Eyes.
That's enough, sister!
The beast spoke.
And the other? Does it speak too?
Idiot Eyes!
There can be only one intelligent species on this world, and that species is Taz. These creatures must be destroyed.
No, the fools! They blew it up! They blew it all up!
Made in Taiwan.
What do you know? No! It can't be! Why? Why? Come on, let's get out of here.
But that's back the way we came.
Exactly. They'll never expect us to double back on our own trail.
Yeah, got any more brilliant ideas, Idiot Eyes?
Keep your dirty paws off me, you darn dirty Taz.
He needs to try some decaf.
Feeding time! Feeding time!
Look here, Gruesome. Surely you don't expect us to eat rocks.
It will be you. It will be you. It will be breakfast already.
No, you butterball. Somebody's springing us. Look, it's a map. Now, according to the map, our spaceship is right in there.
Well, that's funny. I don't remember a crash landing in a cave.
Where'd they put the light switch in this joint?
Hello, bright one. Idiot eyes. Over time, Tasmanian devils evolved into this planet's dominant life form. And now, we have found this ancient weapon, so powerful, so sophisticated, it'll clean out your bagpipes. Soylent Green is people! Soylent Green is...
And they call me a ham.
We're never gonna get back to our spaceship and get off this crazy planet at this rate.
A good thing I brought this along.
Look! Our ship!
Bright one, idiot eyes. I've repaired your vessel so you can return to your own time. Will you take me with you?
What do you think, idiot eyes?
I don't care. Just stop calling me...
Idiot eyes!
Look, there's 3 of us and only 1 of him. What are we so afraid of? Uh-oh.
Destroy them!
Prepare for a pre-flight checklist.
Check.
The deflector shields at maximum.
Check.
Warp engines online.
Check.
The tray tables and seat backs in their upright locked position.
Check.
Ready. Aim. Fire.
Through that wormhole, and we'll be back in your time.
It can't be.
What's up, Doc?